most people say they don't have experience. Those volunteering experience are experience you can add to your CV.
Most time people focus too much on like technical skills. Yeah. And I liked how you mentioned that your volunteering skills actually helped you to, acquire a lot of soft skills.
Yeah.
How are you able to package your volunteering skills to like employers and say, okay, even though I've not worked in like a company that is paying me,
Yes.
these are the skills that I have, and I believe I can do that for your own company. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Adebola and I'm so excited to have you here. I currently work as a data analyst, but in today's video, I have a very special guest with me who is going to walk us through how you can also land a tech role through your volunteering skills. This is something she has been doing for years, so she definitely has all the how-tos, the know-hows on how you can get started if you're also looking to either start a career in tech or you're even looking to get a job. So I also like her to introduce herself before we go into the main questions.
Hi guys, thank you so much, Miriam. My name is Chima Adike and I'm the founder of Migenic Stride, which is a professional services entity, and I'm a customer support manager. I've been in this role for over 6 years. I can easily calculate, but for volunteering has been something I've been doing, I would say, a decade now. So it's something of passion to me. I just enjoy service. I love service delivery, and I would say you will have a great time trying to enjoy this conversation.
Yep,
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, so before we go into the main questions for this video, I have a fun question. Sorry, I have 2 questions.
Okay.
But the first one is, if you could have a dinner with any tech founder,
Okay.
who would that be and why?
Wow. I would say Tosin Olasende. I think for this past year, I saw a passion for financial literacy and the way she carries our company, Money Africa, and ladder for younger generation. So she's so passionate about speaking about what she do, and she balances it with fun. I think she loves connecting with her friends. She's talking about financial literacy, how you can even have small enjoyment even with minimal funds. So I love how she was passionate about that, and I think I would like to have a conversation with her. Dina, just let's discuss.
Okay, and my second question would be, if you could work remotely anywhere in the world.
I would say there's this particular African country that is very clean. I'm trying to bring my head to it. I don't know if it's not Uganda. It's
Zanzibar, Tanzania,
I think
Rwanda.
Yes, Rwanda. Yes. I think it's the cleanest African country. And they have a tech ecosystem. They're doing well. So I would love to work from there, enjoy myself, work remotely as a digital nomad from that country.
Yeah, and I think they have a very pretty easy process to be a digital nomad, because I read an article on Zikoko or someone that actually left Nigeria to do that. So I think it's pretty easy. I can find it in there.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so I think my first question for the video itself would be, what was your first volunteer experience? How was that for you? Do you even know as at then that, this is actually like a volunteering thing?
Okay, yeah. I'll say as at then, I didn't get a name tag to it, volunteering. It was just okay, just helping out, that kind of thing. So there wasn't you're volunteering. You're also helping out. That's as far back as 2009.
Okay.
And though my service started from the church, most times when they are doing maybe a welfare activity, maybe for young children and the likes, I always want to I want to join. And then I was like the youngest person in the ushering department, because I was like, hey, welcome to church. Hi, you can sit here. And I'm always eager to help. So that was how my love for service started.
Okay.
And when I went for NYSC, I kicked in very well into volunteering.
Okay.
But I was supporting professionally while I was in school. I studied from the Federal University of Culture at Abeokuta. I studied microbiology. And as at then, for about a year plus or almost a year and a half, I was part of an association, that's ISEC.
I know ISEC.
I was there professionally learning from the ESCOs there and the leaders there. So I didn't know that it was a bit of volunteering or joining association. Then that was where professionally I got insight about what volunteering is, joining an organization, trying to gain outside of the school curricular work, like an extracurricular professional activity that you could join in. Then from there, after school, then I went for service. I engaged in some charity organization there in Kaduna where I served. We supported some non-profits, trying to help widows. I was just there having fun because I saw it as a way of after the school stress, or maybe you're back home, there should be something else
different
that I just love to do, so I can meet people. I just love meeting people and engaging them. So that was where my love for service started.
Interesting. We actually have a very similar story to be honest. But I think for me, I started volunteering because I was also a very active volunteer while I was in OAU. But mine was because I also got tired of school. So I wanted to finish with the first class, right? Then I think in my year 3 or so, I was just speaking to, and for me, I was a bookworm. So, you know, when people will go for like school breaks, I would stay in school and study for the upcoming semester. Even when the lecturer is, like, whatever the lecturer is saying, I already have an idea.
Yeah, already.
But I got tired because I was going to year 3 and I was just asked, so I talked to like my senior colleagues, how the courses were. And they were just telling me that, there's this particular course that even if you study from now till tomorrow, the lecturer won't give you A because he didn't have A during his time. And I'm just like, no, I'm not going to allow anybody to waste my time. So I decided to just do something else. And that's how I know ISEC, JCI, and I really just started volunteering. Walk us through how your volunteering experience started, even though there was no a tag or like a name thing to hit as at the time.
Yes.
But how are you able to merge this?
Yes.
How do you even know it's a skill?
Okay.
Do you get? How has that contributed to your career growth in any way?
Okay, very well. Remember I said I studied microbiology. I graduated with a second class upper in microbiology, and then everybody, when you're done with microbiology, either you want to work in a lab, or want to further as a public health person, food, microbiology, and the like. So I actually volunteered in Pepsi for like 3 months. I just went there myself. Like, okay, let me just see if I can volunteer. Maybe they'll retain me and all that. I was there. I know you'll be in like a lab. You're trying to test this material, the liquid content, blah, blah, blah. So I'll be in this 4 corner. Morning till afternoon. I only go for a break. Come back. Wait this. For like 3 months, I'm like, good. Am I really going to do this?
Well, so so the fact that you decided to volunteer actually helped you to decide whether you want to pursue this.
Exactly. If I wanted to pursue this or not. So as I didn't get a retainer, like there wasn't like an open, okay, yes.
I mean, good for it. I mean, you were not interested.
I just had to like speak to my mom, and she said, okay, let's see, maybe you can intern with somebody from our church. He was a software engineer.
Oh, okay.
So, and as a startup, he was a software engineer, and he also was running a micro web hosting.
Okay.
So, like all these people that resell hostings and domains. So he was in need of a service person that can attend to working clients, manage requests from the website. And I like, okay, no problem. I can learn fast. And that was how I entered into customer service. But my previous transferable skills, like volunteering, engaging people, I also was able to work with an event planner there, as maybe try to attend to guests and attendees. So what do you want? You do like to do. So from that, I had to like transfer these skills into something. Then that's people skills, service skills. I utilized it while the software engineer was training me on how to manage the website, domains, hosting, and cPanel. And that was how I kickstarted my role as a customer support representative. And I transitioned to a larger web hosting company, UgoHost. Then from there, I now transitioned into working in a smaller team now, which I currently work as a startup, like a 7-man team. But my love for service delivery has not stopped. You get me? So that was how I was able to transition, and I grew from there.
I like that. I think for me, the key lesson here, I mean, there are like a lot of lessons, but I think the one that jumped at me is how, most times, especially people that are looking to either level up their career in tech or they're looking to like start, most time people focus too much on like technical skills.
Yeah.
And I liked how you mentioned that your volunteering skills actually helped you to, acquire a lot of soft skills.
Yes.
That you're able to like now bring into the job that you finally started. I hope that makes sense as to how your volunteering skills can be a way for you to actually build different soft skills that most times, because you can say, oh, I'm good with like communication, but if you've not worked anywhere or like interacted with people,
Yes.
you might really not know how that plays. So I think my next question would be, you've sort of like walked me through how your volunteering skills helps,
Yes.
but like over time and also with experience, how are you able to like package your volunteering skills to like employers and say, okay, even though I've not worked in like a company that is paying me,
Yes.
these are the skills that I have, and I believe I can do that for your own company. So, and the reason why I'm asking is just for anyone that is watching around, if I'm volunteering for whether in a church or in my mosque or for my community, how am I going to package those skills that can help me to become employable?
Okay, I'll give you some scenarios. Now we have tech communities.
Okay.
Either you are interested in being a data analyst, you have data community, we have service community software and the likes. And some of them are even non-profits. And some of them even reach out that they need volunteers, maybe either on site or remotely. Because once when they need volunteers or interns, you work under somebody. You are gaining experience, even though you might not literally be paid. Also, you have the option to go for events or volunteer at events. And from there, you are able to connect with industry leaders where you could pitch yourself. You might not necessarily have access to them directly, but because you were at an event, you were serving, or maybe you are working, at an event. We have different teams, either the data team where they collect attendees data, you extract and all, then send them emails. You work with them, the service team, the technical team for the video and the live. So you have access to even the welfare or speaker team. You have access to the movers and shakers that will be present at that event, where you have opportunity to network and say, I was part of this team, I would like to, is there an opening? And some of these tech events, there's an opportunity for you to have one-on-one
with the founders,
or one-on-one to pitch
looking to
employ people. So from there, because of your love to serve, you have volunteered, you can have access to pitch your skills. And again, if you have access to get into a non-profit tech community where they can like give you hands-on training. Okay, yes, you want to transition into data. Some of these non-profit organizations, we like, yes, we have opening. You can come and learn. Once you are there, you are able to use tools. For me now, I'll give an example. I never for one know how I'm going to be managing personal branding or social media. I was volunteering with a non-profit, which is Risk Africa, and that's a Renewable Energy and Sustainability for Africa initiative.
Okay.
I was there working with a communication executive before I now transitioned to the team lead. I got access to content creation, social media management, and now I'm being able to support. When you're working for a startup, you have to do other things to support the growth of that startup. I work as a customer support manager, but on the other side, I also support with a bit of social media and content. So you can see that some of the skills I picked up while volunteering, somebody was teaching me for free. I was managing and posting. Okay, try to use this tool, Google this thing, do so and so, learn this thing. I was getting those skills. Even for people that work hand in hand with, maybe your mom has a shop, you are volunteering there, or you are trying to check something into Excel or Google Sheets,
that's on data entry.
That's on data entry skills. So you will think, these are minimal skills. They are actually very useful and transferable. When you now have the time to now fully intern in a fully functional organization, it will now be easier for you to scale. So if you're a young person listening to us now, Do not in any way try to say, oh, they're not paying me, but try at first. Yes.
Okay. I really liked every single thing you said, to be honest. And I think I'll just do like a recap for my community people that are watching. And especially because I also get a lot of comments around, oh, I'm looking for a job.
Yeah.
I've applied. Maybe the reason why you're not getting the job is because you've also not spent some time in volunteering with other organizations. And by organizations, I mean, the non-profits, the mosque, the church, right? And really just, volunteer in any capacity with them, right? And by doing that, there are some key soft skills that you will just acquire intentionally or otherwise. I also like the part where you said, attending and also volunteering for tech events, because you also get to meet people that will, they will have the jobs that they would give you. I think those would be like the two main things, and I really hope this makes sense for you if you're looking to like transition and maybe you've been applying, you've not been getting responses. Maybe you might also just need to like try a new approach on how you can be in like the faces of people that would most likely give you a job.
Exactly.
So I think I'll just have my final question.
Okay.
So if there's someone watching, like I said, I have a lot of like people here that are looking to transition into tech, whether for data analysis, software engineering, and the rest. How would you encourage such person to use volunteering as a tool to increase their chances of getting a job?
Most people say they don't have experience. Those volunteering experience you can add to your CV. And LinkedIn itself is a place that you can actually showcase it. As you can see, we are here trying to bring an information to you using YouTube Spotlight. So you as a young person, you need to utilize social media. For example, if you have volunteered, you cannot just keep quiet. You need to tell people that you volunteered. Either you publicize it on Twitter or on LinkedIn. It's a volunteering experience. You publish it there, you add it to your LinkedIn. I liked what you did specifically. And for me, which is a volunteer manager, on about 3 occasions that I fully managed this project, because in partnership with Megenic Stride, myself, I ensure that I gave all persons that volunteered under me a certificate of participation. It's like a form of, yes, you worked. And I actually told them, if you are making a LinkedIn post or you want me to, I like, okay, yes, you attended to this, you were on the social media team, you created captions, you made posts of the tech event. So I liked it and put it there. These are like experiences, even for people that you are currently in an association. Try to expose you through association. There's Enactors, there's JCI, there's ISEC, all of that. If you're in school currently, an undergraduate going back to school, maybe next week, try as much as possible to join some of these associations, so you balance up anything. For what we can see now, your life or professional career can go, it may not just be linear. It can go like this and before you move up. So try as much as possible to spotlight what you do, so that you can easily attract people that, yes, okay, we connect, we want to employ you because they see how you have served this organization, or you have served and been able to give value to this event. So try to volunteer. I've seen people that have gotten recommendation. For me now, some people reach out, I've seen you've worked with me through volunteering. I can write you a recommendation. There are people you can beat your chest, non-profits that have volunteered, they write you a recommendation. And we've even seen people using the route of professional service or volunteering and gotten recommendation to go for maybe a scholarship opportunity. So try to utilize, even for Marian that is spotlighting data analysts. There's a community for data science and data analysts, and they even have an event. I think they call it Data Fest. So you can even try to volunteer there. Work with the data professionals that are there.
I'm gonna get to meet people that are within the industry.
That you can tell them your challenges. Oh, you are trying to transition. What should I do? I'm learning this. I'm not getting clients. You are there. You are able to connect with them firsthand because you are at that event or you volunteered at that event. And because they see you added value, they can easily help you. And you get access to even direct mentors. Yes.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. I really like everything you've said. I think one extra thing I would just add is, so if you're someone that is looking to like level up or improve on yourself this year, and I mean, as we've said, volunteering is a good way for you to acquire, different soft skills. I would say for you to take it to the next step. I think the first thing is also just to identify the key soft skills that are relevant to the role that you're looking to attain. So if it's a software engineering, is communication a big deal for you?
Yeah.
Or like if it's data analysis, is interacting with stakeholders a big one? Then look for events that can help you to acquire those skills.
Yeah.
I think that's what I would suggest that you
And as
you
well,
do.
just maybe join communities.
No.
Join community is like number one. Join communities where you can, because some of these communities request for data intern, data instructor, or even you can have, because you join a particular community, so you can volunteer your time when they are carrying out boot camps and they have facilitators and instructors. You can actually even join in for free. Without even go through the application, because you are currently volunteering with them.
True.
So that is how you can get learning access, by offering yourself to serve.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, I hope this makes so much sense. I've actually learned so much because I know you can get a lot of like soft skills through volunteering, but like the last tips I mentioned around just understanding the key soft skills in the role, then looking for like events or like communities that can help you to.
Yeah.
I honestly haven't thought about that until this video. But thank you so much, Chimaya, for coming here. But before we wrap up, how can people connect with you?
Okay, very well. You can connect with me on all social media platforms. You could just search maybe on LinkedIn, Chimwanya Dike, CHIMUANYA DKE. On social media, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter. You can connect with me. And I said I'm the founder of Migenic Stride, which also houses MGS Opportunities Haven, where I strategically post verified opportunities like scholarships, volunteering opportunities, webinars, tech events. I even get access to discounted tickets to tech events in this community. So you can connect with me and you can get access to join my community for free, and you can apply to any of the opportunities of volunteering openings I get to post. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. This has been really a great conversation, really. Thank you so much for coming here. Please leave us a comment. Don't forget to like, share, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.